Hey friends, I wanted to show you really quickly what it is we're working on today. Hopefully yesterday you got into your Futura simulation packet or online on Teams. You were supposed to brainstorm things that you wanted for your future. Over here you were supposed to choose what type of home, vehicle, food plan, and fun plan you wanted. Find out how much each of those cost. And then choose a job that would work for you and also make you enough money for all of the choices you made. Then you were supposed to go back through and put everything into your future budget and make sure it works out so that you have at least a little bit of money left over for today. That brings us to today, which is our future simulation. So from yesterday, you hopefully have figured out how much you had left from your future budget. See at the end, I'm going to move this over here. At the end, it says my expenses I have left, my extra money at the end of the month was $50. So I'm going to go over here. It said from the previous page, write your number. I have $50 left at the end of the month. So this is where it gets a little tricky. If you're working with a packet, it's super easy peasy to put a paper clip right on top of that circle, this little pie chart right here in the middle. You would kind of have a pencil hold onto the paper clip and then you can flick it to make a spinner. But if you're working online, I know you don't have a physical hard copy of anything. So what I would do, and you can do it however you want, eeny, meeny, miny, mo works. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. However you like to do that, and whichever it lands on, that was your spinner choice. Or you could always number it. I could say this one right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then roll a dice. I don't know. You're gonna have to be a little creative with this part. So I think I'm gonna do, I'll do eeny, meeny, miny, mo because it's easier to show. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his top. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, so it says, woohoo, your job gives you a bonus. So I earned $100. So that would be money earned. So woohoo, yay, I got an extra $100. So I put that for spin 1. Even though I didn't spin, I did something. So $100 over here on the earn side. So woohoo, my surprise this time was pretty good. I'm gonna do the same thing but go the opposite way just to change it up a little. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh no, you wrecked your vehicle and that cost $100. Well, I earned 100 and I lost 100. So for spin number 2, that would be money I spent because I had to pay for something. So I'm gonna put it over here, $100. So I earned 100, spent 100. It didn't take anything out of my 50 that I had left though. I'm gonna do the same thing. I think I'm gonna start here. Start on something bad, see if it takes me to something good. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Bummer, home repairs cost $100. So that's another spent. So over here on the spent side, I'm going to say $100. So then I total each side up. So earned money that I made extra that I wasn't counting on was $100 from my first spin. My second and third spin both cost me $100, so 100 and 100. That's $200. I put it down here. So then I have to work out that math. So if I have $100, but I spend $200, whoo, that's gonna be a little tricky. What I'm gonna do is, surprises, I'm gonna, up here, I had that extra 50 left, remember? So I'm gonna add that together. I'm just gonna say 150 is how much money I had all together. And then I ended up spending 200. So this is kind of tricky math, but you have to figure out, I actually am negative $50. Uh-oh, I did not plan very well ahead, did I? So I owe $50 because I didn't have that much money. And then down here it says, uh-oh, don't forget taxes. You owe the Futura government $100. What do you have left now? So I already owe 50 and I have to take away another 100. So gotta make sure you pay those taxes. So now it's minus $150. Not looking very good for Miss Fife, right? So that is what I ended up with. Remember, I was just filling out all this stuff over here from what it says over here. Then I come over to the reflection page. It says reflect on your choices. Are you happy with the job you chose? Why or why not? I'm gonna say yes, because I like to help people, or no, I don't think I made enough money for all my expenses. Are you happy with your choices you made? Why or why not? I could say, yes, I ended up with lots of extra money, or I got the things that I really wanted, or no, maybe I could have scaled back on something so I had a little extra money for emergencies or surprises that came up. What was the hardest decision you had to make? Did you have to give up something that you wanted? And for me, yes. Remember, I wanted the big house with lots of room. I could say something like, yes, I had to make a different choice. I had to get a smaller house so that I could afford it. After all the surprises and paying your taxes, how much money did you have left? For me, it was negative $150. For you, it is going to be different. So don't write what I wrote. Think about what you had left. It says, if no money was left, what would you do differently next month? So for me, I could always go back and look at some of the choices I made, like maybe, well, I can't get much smaller of a house. I don't want to get a smaller car. Maybe I could pick a smaller food plan because I don't have to have the best food. Or maybe instead of doing something weekly, I could choose the monthly fund plan. There's a couple places I probably could scale back. And so I could write something about that. But there is an option that if you did have money left over, let's say you made good choices and your surprises, your three surprises that happened to you were all positive, or however it worked out, it said if you did have money left over, what would you do with that money? And so there's kind of three choices, or you can do all three and partition out your money several ways. So like, let's say I had $60 left, right? So I could say, oh, I'm going to put 20 in each of those things. I could say 20 and to spend, and what would I spend it on? Oh, maybe toys. Are you going to save for anything? Yeah, I'll put 20 in savings, and I'm going to save for maybe a vacation. Starting to save for a vacation or college or something. And then, oh, maybe I want to put 20 here because let's pretend I had 60. I didn't in my simulation. I did not do that well. $20 to donate. Who would I donate to? Maybe St. Jude's. That's that children's hospital. I like it. So that would be my reflection if I was doing it. Make sure that it's however your simulation turned out, okay? I did have students yesterday who were telling me, they couldn't make certain choices because I didn't make them in my example. No, there's so many ways you can go with this, and I want to see your reflection for you. Okay, and then it goes back to Earth. So you know what? Today, let's just do future simulation and future reflection. We'll save our back on Earth page for Tuesday. So just these two pages. We're going to do future simulation, future reflection. All right, and then on Tuesday, we'll reflect when we go back to Earth, and I hope this all makes sense. If it doesn't, you can always dojo message me or message me on Teams, and I will help you as much as I can, or you're always welcome to replay the video over and over until it makes sense. And if it doesn't, let me know. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful 3-day weekend, and we will see you soon. Bye.